It's a Sid with 360 Home Inspections, and we are standing outside Bugle Call Coffee, located here in New Kent. What we are starting to do is a small business spotlight, and we couldn't think of a better business to start with than Bugle Call. They have been a great partner of ours as they roast fresh coffee from all over the world right here in New Kent. They have amazing products. They have always been super helpful, and they are growing at a rapid pace. So we can't wait to show you the things that we learned while we were visiting here at Bugle Call.
Hi, I am Helen Montgomery. This is my husband, Jack Montgomery, and we are the owners of Bugle Call Coffee. We started Bugle Call just over 3 years ago. We opened in August of 2019. Jack and I are both from the area. He grew up like 5 minutes from where our roastery is. Our other partner and roaster, Seth, we've known for a really long time as well. Jack and Seth grew up together, and then we all went to Henrico High School together. Started dating at the end of high school.
We chose to start Bugle Call Coffee Roastery for a couple reasons. One, being in the Army, there's the necessity of caffeine and coffee, but then also just Helen and I dated for 4 years, long distance, while we were both in college. And whenever we'd come together and kind of meet up in the middle, we explored wherever we were with our stomachs. So food or coffee, and it's just like a great way to get a feel for like the local culture and like the city or county, like wherever you are. So it was like it was an important part of our relationship, and then the necessity of it in our jobs. And then we kind of went down the rabbit hole of like, we're consuming this thing that tastes differently. Like everyone does it a little bit different. There are micro roasters all over the country. There are big roasters like Starbucks. You hear the different origins that coffee comes from, but kind of like the question mark of connecting like what you get to consume at a cafe or in your home to like where it comes from. And you know it comes from countries all over the world, but just kind of like peeling that onion back, and we went down the rabbit hole pretty quickly, and here's Bugle Call Coffee.
The name Bugle Call is definitely, we wanted to kind of connect these two communities that we found ourselves in after we got married. Jack's active duty Army, so we definitely have that Army nod in our name. Bugle Call is, you hear the bugle when it plays reveille every morning, so that idea of every morning you wake up and you have your routine, and at least for us and a lot of people, coffee is a big part of that, and good coffee makes your day that much better. So a lot of our branding, our blend names, you'll kind of see that Army military nod.
A new project of ours has really been the packaging, and Helen has taken lead on that, but it's really a collaboration between Bugle Call, and each bag is done by a different local artist. So it's been cool to work with them, kind of give them what we're thinking based on the coffee and what we want the coffee to taste like, and the theme of the bag, what we want it to represent, and then how that bag like comes to life based on that relationship.
So that's been really fun, because I think a big thing with being small business owners is wanting to also connect with other local businesses and small creators. And so this was a perfect way to do that. I think one thing that would just feel really good and that we'd love to be known for is kind of creating really good coffee. And we've kind of been touching on this, but for us, coffee is, yes, the caffeine we drink in the morning, but it's also something that's really an experience, whether it was when we were dating and it was a fun way to discover a new city, or now having this, being able to create, and really in New Kent County, we're the first and only coffee roastery, which is just really cool. So just to be known for a place that people can go and learn about coffee and have fun and enjoy it. And the hope is that maybe you're someone who has never heard of specialty coffee before, and then you try our coffee because either you like the way the bag looks, or you come in and you smell us roasting and you're like, what's going on here? So we want people to just as we've come to know more about specialty coffee and really appreciate, where it's grown, how hard it is to grow coffee, how labor intensive it is to pick, there's a real appreciation that we've developed for coffee. And so it's really cool to share that with people in a way that's fun, and just because we're all coffee lovers.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified of any new content that we put on the channel.